channel for only 999 shillings today, only on GoTV. This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you.
All hands on deck.
We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more.
Good job, partner.
This June, pay for your current DSTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost. This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you.
Bingo.
We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay.
This June, pay for your current GoTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost.
Kimite agobo inye ago kimita siginetkei kibaibaitke ak inoisechige tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik chok, sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en number 5552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit neichome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet nai.
Kenya, twende mbele. NCBA, go for it.
Kimite agobo inye ago kimita siginetkei kibaibaitke ak inoisechige tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul
Chamgejitab kalenjin amang'ung'ui tugul ole mitei koibaibai ak ikere ketesiet nebo Kass TV itagat eng logoiwekab emet kigurena Jacqueline Arusei. Akokoito kurset President William Ruto koityi kandoikab bolotet koistoegei terchinosiek akobais eng kibagenge. Kong'ololi kanisetab SDA Kiserian eng Kajiado County kokamwa Ruto kole tesetai koboisiechin biik tugul chebo emoni eng kergeindo eng takchinetab kobit bandab tai eng emet.
Unajua, nasikia watu wengine wanaendesha siasa ambayo iko na fitina mingi, iko na chuki mingi, iko na matusi mingi, iko na ukabila mingi. Unasikia mtu anasema, oh, hawa wako na shares, hawa hawana shares. Hawa ni Tungati, hawa ni Tugunia. Hawa ni Wabara, hawa ni wa sijui Pwani. Hawa ni cousins, hawa ni maadui. Hawa sijui ni nini. Hiyo lugha itaharibu taifa letu la Kenya. Hakuna haja ya kugawanya watu. Wewe mtueleze sera yenu, mpango yenu. And I have said before, and I will say again, I am unapologetically a Christian. I believe in God, and I have no apologies to make. Wale wanasumbuka ama wanasumbuliwa na hiyo maneno, sasa sijui tutawasaidia namna gani, kwa sababu sisi tutaendelea, kwa sababu sisi ni Wakristo na taifa letu la Kenya, jamii zote na watu wote ni watu ambao wanamcha Mungu. Hata ingawaje tuko na madhehebu tofauti, tuko na imani tofauti, lakini sisi wote tunaunganika kwa sababu tunamheshimu Mungu na tunamwabudu Mungu, na hivyo ndivyo taifa hii kwa mapenzi ya Mungu itaendelea kuwa namna hiyo. Na ni maombi yangu ya kwamba Kenya iendelee kuwa ni nchi ambayo inamtambua Mwenyezi Mungu. Ndio katiba ya taifa letu la Kenya, kipengele ya kwanza inasema God of all creation. That is the constitution of Kenya. And therefore we are a God-fearing nation. We will continue to work with all faiths, with every denomination, as we serve God and as we serve humanity.
Engasetsane takchinge emet lewenishet neo eng kenyit nenyone kakocher neki governor netai nebo county nebo Nandi Dr. Cleophas Lagat ak MP nebo Mosop Abraham Kirwa borietab kalenjin koker kole kaimuch koti President William Ruto. Ngalaldos eng igorta agenge eng komasta nebo Mosop komwa kandoichoto kole nyalu eng bororietab kalenjin koro kole katil kibandok ak kuraishek asikobit kotoret President William Ruto konyor kabelishet eng lewenishet neo nenyone.
Kamwa kandoichoto koboto neki gavana netai nebo county nebo Nandi Dr. Cleophas Lagat ak MP nebo Mosop Abraham Kirwa kole eng kasari tokyingei emet lewenisiet neo nenyone konyalu eng bororietab kalenjin kosoche kokochi tiet President William Ruto mising kokotil ichek kibandok ak kuraishek.
We are praying for the president, and everybody here we are saying we are going from family to family. We want to make sure that everybody has got a voting card and the ID. We pray for him. Last time I told him I was praying for him.
So I want you to pray and make sure you have your voters card and make sure you are going to go to the polls when the time comes. We want to pray for President Ruto that will be able to elect him again so that we will be able to receive services like this. If it was not for President, there is no way this road could have been done.
Kacher Kirwa mising ko bororietab kalenjin koro kole kamingis ichek eng kalyet ole nyalu koityi kamanut nito asikobit kotor nito President William Ruto konyor chamet eng bororiosiek tugul.
So what I want to challenge you is try to be peaceful as much as possible in this coming election and make sure you are going to go to the polls when the time comes.
Karupte nito Julius Pet ne samang ngecheretab MP nebo Chesumei nekacher ine kabelik tugul chemakyingei ngecherok cheterter koreche kole kasome ngoretab kalyet.
Tuombe hizi viti kwa amani, kwamba wananchi wenyewe ndio watapeana hiki kiketi, na hiki kiketi lazima tuombe kwa unyenyekevu, na wananchi watajua nani alifanya kazi na nani ya kufanya, ndio kwamba tukuwe na nchi ya amani. Na nchi ikiwa na amani itaendelea kiuchumi, na ikiendelea kiuchumi watoto wetu watakuwa na kazi ya kufanya.
Kong'eteke county nebo Nandi logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Nelson Tarpei.
Kakomwa kandoindetab chechang eng bunge nebo emoni Aaron Cheriot kole matindoi keret ak takchinet nebo koib walet ak bandab tai kandoik chemaikochin kasubet serikalitab emoni. Notok tesetai tetutik chetokchingei ko wech kasuletab boisionik chetesetai kosuldae serikali kondochin President William Ruto. Kinyo report kobun Robert Sele.
Ningependa kuambia hawa ndugu zetu wa upinzani, I want to congratulate the opposition because we have never had a more clueless and rudderless opposition like the one we currently have. I listened to them this week trying to say that they are presenting an alternative budget to what was being read by Mheshimiwa John Mbadi. And I agree that we have never had a more clueless opposition than the one that we currently have. Listening to them, you could see this is a clueless opposition that does not understand the present day challenges and realities that we are currently facing. The President has ensured that we balance every sector, including investing in people-centric issues such as the lion's share of the budget that was read, and that tells you that we must make progress. I want to tell you, members of the opposition, the people of Kenya are not as foolish as you think. They can see through your nonsense, and they know that the things that you're proposing can never happen in the kind of economy that we are having today, but you are only interested in cheap and silly games. Kogo securing 428 billion Kobwa counties, including Kericho, that will get upwards of 9 billion shillings. Chonde jini lengu tapchobiri. Kit kityo na mwaini gaba namaje namchoriti because kejita mwisho ni chiage tuku legere le maje kotangoen tungilo nebo raia kotuya charity ta kokorenyin. Pesa raia kikisha gavana kabla negemwoy ile poisionik tugul koitu baga oliep ka ortinwe chuke aroru ngale ga BCD keriche kangne ibanganen ngale choto.
For those children that lock the rest of the girls at the Tumish and burn them up, those are criminals. I'm saying this is the chairman of education, that there is no way we can define criminality. If a group of girls go and lock the rest in a dormitory and burn them up, that stops being discipline, but that becomes criminal activities. It is for this reason that we are insisting that those who perpetrate crime, so that it deters the rest from the same crime, must be made to face the full force of the law. We had a very funny PS called PS Pitok. And I'm saying this as a teacher. There is nothing embarrassing when a government official come and say, let us negotiate with them. They cannot do exam what they want to do. That is nonsense. Without discipline, there can be no life. And that is why we are saying, and we are encouraging our teachers to consistently instill discipline. Discipline must be dealt.
Koret agenge nebo kekerkele kakinet lagok kochito komengech konai akobo ng'oliotab Jehova koboto atebet nenyalunot kotesetai kanisetab ACK Diocese nebo Kapsabet koteche korikab Sunday School asikobit kokochi nito boroindo neo lagochoto konyor kanetisiet eng oret neititaat. Kabit nito eng kasarta nekaindochi Bishop nebo kanisetab ACK Diocese nebo Kapsabet Dr. Paul Korir igorta nebo yatetab classroom science chetakyingei kanetetab lagok eng kanisetab St. Barnabas eng taonitab Kapsabet ole kaboiboenjin nito kandoik chekaititai koratak chekaboto senator nebo county nebo Nandi Samson Cherargei mwaet kole wendi nito kokanaptoi atebosiek chenyalu eng kipsomaninik.
Kong'alaldos eng igortab sautikab Jumapili koboto yatetab classroom saeng chetokyingei kenete lagochoto bo Sunday School eng kanisetab ACK nebo St. Barnabas eng taonitab Kapsabet. Komwa Bishop nebo kanisanoto Dr. Paul Korir ak Senator nebo county nebo Nandi Samson Cherargei kole wendi nito kotoreti kokanapta kanetisiet eng lagok kotakomengechen.
We need to put our emphasis and resources to the growth of this child, right from 0 years all the way up to university level. And we want to thank the government for positioning ourselves in terms of resources by allocating enough resources to the Ministry of Education. We are forever grateful. And we want to say that the presence of the church in our schools cannot be overemphasized. And we want to ask the ministry to allow the church to be present in our schools and institutions of higher learning or learning 24/7, every time. I know sometimes we are told in the third term, the church should wait until January. We cannot wait anymore.
Kates komwa Dr. Korir kole kanetisietab lagok kotakomengechen kotoreti nito koekitu ichek kongen ng'aliotab kamuktaindet koboto koistoegei ichek yautik ak atebosiek chemanyalu kokaekitu ichek.
And we realize what is happening in our schools. We have seen it from the spiritual eyes. It is more of a spiritual battle. We cry with our teachers, and it's not about blaming anybody. It is time we wake up and smell the coffee and say, where did the rain start beating us? So we will be present in our schools. We will be present in the lives of our children in school and out of school.
Kakon ichek kurset nebo kekach kanetisiet lagok kokabwa kamung'et nebo aftam konai ichek kamanutiet nebo koistoegei ichek yautik cheu chebo belsetab sugulishek.
So as they come home for halftime, we the church put in place some programs which will target character and behavior. So we will be talking about how can you behave in this era whereby behavior is not something to cherish. We want to learn and to thank God that we will talk to our children. They belong to us. We want to listen to them.
Eng komasta nywa koboibochi kakwautiet noto alak eng kandoik chekaitetai korata eng mwaet kole wendi nito kokanaptai kanetisiet nenyolu eng lagok kotakomengechen.
We are proud that today, courtesy of our beloved Bishop Dr. Korir and our brother from South Sudan, that we are opening a center for young people to mentor them, to grow them in faith, so that as they grow, they may grow to fear the Lord. And we are proud, and I want to challenge the country, that wherever our faith is, if we start taking care of our children, build their faith, build their discipline, build their character, I can assure you when they grow up, they will not depart from those good teachings.
Nasema kwamba kanisa zote sio ACK peke yake. Catholic, AIC na kanisa zote zenye tuko nayo, especially Nandi County, Chesumei, ama kwa nchi nzima. Wakuwe na surgeries kama hizi, itasaidia watoto wetu wakue sio tu kwa kiroho lakini hata kwa discipline. Ndio watoto wetu wakienda mashuleni watakuwa wakijua kwamba kunayo ile discipline lazima wakuwe nayo.
Kong'eteke county nebo Nandi, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Nelson Tarupei.
Kakokaita kurset Cabinet Secretary netononjin gender eng emoni Hannah Wendot Cheptumo koityi sigik eng emoni koker kole kanam boroindo nebo kotikon lagokwak mising ko eng kakimitetab atepto nemie asikeistoegei yautik chemokororon cheboto belsetab sugulishek nekoketestai keborionji eng sugulishek cheterter eng emet. Kosubkei ak Cheptumo komametoi amune asikobet anan asikoistoegei sigik boisietnywa nebo kotikon lagokwak kole kamwa kole bo kamanut notok mising eng sigik.
Kamwa CS netonondochin gender en emoni Hannah Wendot Cheptumo kole kakoit kasarta nenyolu kokimit sigindet age tugul konetisiet neititaat ak koitoetab katukonutik koityi lagok en katorchinet nebo keker kele kakinyor ibindo netinye tegis ak telbisto eng atebet nebo kotugul.
Parents, let us play our role. We need to nurture our children. We need to speak to them. Do not abdicate your responsibility as a parent. Kuna kazi ya mwalimu na kuna kazi ya wanafunzi. Kuna kazi ya mzazi. Like now, the students who are in day schools and they go back at home, in the evening as a parent, take time to talk to that child. Over the weekend, speak to them. When they are in church, we are also asking the faith-based organizations to also ensure that they organize programs that can speak to the issues that affect these children. Some of them, we don't blame them. It's because they don't know. So we leave them and you think somebody else will take care of them. So we end up losing a whole generation.
Kaikoito Cheptumo kateunet koityi kipsomaninik cheisuldo eng ng'emisiet ak belsetab tugukab sukul kole bendi kotuitos ichek ak kerkong'et kowen kaororet nebo ng'atutikab emoni.
For the children who are involved in crime, like those who burn schools, let me tell you, we have cells where we keep these children who are in contact with the law. The minimum time that you serve is 10 years. So if you go to jail when you are 15, you'll come out when you are 25. You'll not be a child then, you'll be an elder. And you'll be coming back to a society where your peers have moved ahead in life. People have, maybe they will be outside this country. Look at what the president has done in Finland. He has secured jobs for us. Who is going to do these jobs if we are going to lose it at this stage?
Kabit ng'alaletab cheptumo kasarta nekoketestai kebaorionjin yautik chemokororon en sukulishekab emoni kole kamach biik tugul cheboto sigik, konetik ak kandoikab dini koker kole kaboisen kibagenge en koitoetab katigonutik koityi lagok en emet.
So be warned. Be warned. And in any event, you will not go scot-free. You will remain in prison and your parents will pay the cost of returning the school back to the state in which it was, because we cannot lose the properties of the government to arsonists, people who have decided they don't want to live like other people. But for those who lost their children, we are very sorry. We wish you, we are praying for you that God may help you to recover and also to find just hope in God, because we cannot reverse what has happened. But going forward, we will not entertain these kind of things.
Kong'eten kanaset nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass TV, kanenyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Kakomwange meng'ikab Benin eng waditab Kapsaus eng county nebo Kericho akosam serikalitab emoni kotoi tetutietab chikilisiet kotinygei ak yautiet nekoter ng'undut eng komosatak kit nekoikochi icheket aragenet neo.
Tesetai koititoi en kila betut biikab emet komasta nekokibaorionji kataretab ng'undet en binyin en oretab Kapsaos en county nebo Kericho en aragenet ole iwechin kotestai kit neimuch koipchi icheket ng'emisiet ak asenet neo. Kamwa Esther Tanui nekotaunengei kataranaton mbarenyin ak Charles Milko kole kitoigei ko kit neming'in ole en nguni konekit mitait 1 kwo ng'wony ak kosub loindab mitaisiek 200 en mbaretab bandek ole malo ak korik chekimenye.
Ako en binyin yuton tulwoniton nyonet chu ko kokenyor shida neo nia. Maketinye rwondo kong'eten kingonam koter ireu ko kikikere kele kitu rahisi keberechek makineu. Lakini nguni ko kokoter emet mamiten ot ye mami kateret. Nekikere kityo en betut agenge kityo kong'isiogeni ireu ak kolaech biik.
Kainenyun ko Charles Milko, meng'indetab kokwonin bo binyin. Kokoit ng'olyondoni bo emet nekokosu mbaretab family noni, lakini kikere kele tesetai kowendi koswoniton konoktote mbaret. Kakimoche kesom kityo toretet. Toretet kong'eten county government, komosta nebo department nebo disaster management. Kesom konyo koker mbarani ak koker ile kaburto ng'ung'unyandani angot konoktote. Ko ngot konoktote kesom kobinyin misima kele ngot kotyem emoni konakta tugul. Keker kakinakiita biikab binyin tugul.
Ane kekurenon Recho Tonu. Tuguk chekamache amwa ko kamache amwa kongoi amun kakobwa bichu. Ndamabwa bichu alen kamatokingen kit nekakyoe. Kamatokingen kit nekakyoe amun ot kaitu akot akane kwasongokan ak alen mara abur en yu ko kor kobutuso. Amun atindoi lagok chemengech chemakanye abakach amamoche amut. Ko kamache awech kongoi kabisa en biik chekakobwa konyokotoretech.
Kosubkei ak meng'ichoton ko ngandan koityi kaimutyonoton familia agenge nebo Esther Tanui koiwechin koyaptagei akoi komoswek alak kit nekamach serikalitab emoni kochutyi.
Obwana toretech serikalit amun makingen ole kibendi amakingen ole kinome. Amun ngebwa kele chito ui aira kowendi ana akowendi kotab chito anawendi.
Amoche kesom biikab kokwet tugul komiten village eldereu kesomchin koi korik cheumen korok. Matkichunda kosomot icheken korik baten kimoche kesomchin korik chetoretengei korok kobur lokwak koek safe korok asibandai konyokibwat kele kilyonen.
Kosom ale kirwokik serikalit tugul kemoche konyokotoretech amun yu kimenye reu komi tulwet neo nemi barak reu nemakingen any kele yoe ne reu naiker kakotwo reu ko makingen yun kele yoe ne.
Kamwa boyab kok nebo binyin David Lang'at kole manetai yautionoton ole kamach serikali kotoret icheket.
Amun bichu kot karon kebarte kengetosi komakomi kotakeribe ng'o akwa village manager nebo tu so kinosome ko toretet.
Aripotinyi logoiwekab emet chebo Kass kong'eten county nebo Kericho, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Pendi konyoru kelchin meng'ikab Cheptagum Sigor eng sub-county nebo Chepalungu kosubkei ak etiet nebo Cheptagum ne eng kasarta nekoi kokikokon asenet ak kong'em banwek eng komosatak. Kosubkei ak MP nebo Chepalungu Victor Koech kokoboisie serikali silingisiek million 23 kotech etionotok wendi kotuitos meng'ikab sub-county nebo Bomet East ak Chepalungu.
Na la muhimu zaidi, nilitembea katika afisi za serikali. Kitambo tulikuwa tunatembea, tunajaribu kugonga, milango haigongeki. Juzi nikatembea nikagonga na nikafunguliwa mlango na Mheshimiwa Davis Chirchir ambaye ni waziri wa Kenya. Nikamwambia Davis Chirchir, mambo niko nayo ni manne. Kuna wananchi wa kutoka Cheptagum wanaenda kutafuta mahitaji mengi kutoka Longisa, na wakati mwingi sana wanaumia kwa sababu wanazunguka barabara ambaye ni marefu, barabara ambazo hasipitiki. Nikamwambia David Chirchir, nisaidie pesa niweke daraja ili niweze kuunganisha watu wangu wa Cheptagum na si wote. I am a happy soul today. Niko na furaha kwa sababu Mheshimiwa David Chirchir nilikuomba ukanipatia. Leo hii tunajenga daraja ya shilingi milioni 23. Hilo daraja hawa watu tena hawataendelea kupata mashida mengi. Kuna mambo wajawazito, at times wanaenda kujifungua, lakini wakifika hapo bahati mbaya, kuna watoto wengi sana wamesaliwa kwa barabara. Lakini kutoka leo hayo mashida ya kuzaa watoto kwa barabara yatakuwa yameisha kwa sababu tumetengeneza.
Kakotestai kandoik chemiten kibagengeitab jamii Marisha mashinani ak campaigns cheikoitoi konetisiet eng biikab emoni kosubkei ak boisionik chekikotestai kosuldae serikalitab Kenya Kwanza. Kondochin Principal Secretary nebo tililindo Mary Muthoni ak nebo ngecheret eng kibagengeitab KEMSA Samuel Tunai ko kaimuch korutechi kokwetab Ololunga eng county nebo Narok eng oret nebo koityi biikab emet kosubkei ak boisionik cheterter chetesetai kosuldae serikali.
Kama mfanyi kazi wa serikali, watu wa Ololunga, tumekuja hapa na unyenyekevu kuambia ya kwamba ile uongo inakimbishwa inafika hapa. Tafadhali wacha tuambie ukweli, na ukweli ikisemwa wacha tushikilie ukweli. Watu pastors wa kanisa, mimi mbele ya Mungu ningependa kuwaomba ile maneno mzuri tuseme ni mzuri, ile inataka kurekebishwa sio fitina. Si tukutane, tujadiliane na tushirikiane. Katika serikali ya William Samoei Ruto, tukiingia ama akiingia kama rais, fertilizer ilikuwa 7,000. Saa hii fertilizer, subsidized fertilizer ni 2,500. Ukweli urongo? Na tumesema kwa sababu kulikuanga na changamoto kidogo kidogo, saa zingine inachelewa, hiyo maofisi ya agriculture wamefikishiwa hiyo ujumbe na wataharakisha, ndio tusikuwe tunapatwa na mvua kama hatujapata ile fertilizer. Mambo ya housing, governor ameelezea. Mambo ya Wasonyiro tannery, wazee, najua ile milk kula zimekuja hapa imepewa wamama, sababu maziwa ni ya mama. Lakini mimi nasema wewe ukichinja ile mbuzi, hiyo ngozi usitupe. Hiyo ngozi unachukua unapeleka kule Wasonyiro tannery, ndio unaweza ikakuwa imefanywa value addition. Hiyo ngozi ndio itatumika kututengenezea hizi viatu.
Nchi ya Kenya ni yetu, ni ya sisi wote. Makabila zote ambaye ziko katika Kenya hii, na ni nchi ambaye Mungu ametupatia. Tuko na freedom of worship, tuko na haki zetu za katiba, na ni nchi ambaye tumekuwa na amani miaka zote, na hiyo amani ndio tunataka iendelee zaidi miaka zijazo. Ile miaka zote ambaye ziko mbele, tujue ya kwamba vile Mungu ametuweka katika dunia hii, vile ametuweka nchi hii, sisi wote ni wandugu na dada, na itafaa tuishi pamoja na tupendane ili serikali iendelee na maendeleo yake. Katika serikali ya Dr. William Ruto, tukiwa jamii ya Masai, Narok, Kajiado, Samburu, na mimi nikiwa mmoja wao ambaye tunazungumza na viongozi wa kaunti hizi zote tatu, na tunajua yale maneno imeendelea. Ukikuja hapa Narok, mnajua wale appointments ambaye serikali hii imetupatia kutoka.
Lakini mambo ya afya tusiweke siasa yoyote. Hawa jeshi wanaweza wakakusajilisha kwa SHA. Wanakuambia kwa utaratibu utajiandikisha aje kwa SHA na tent iko pale. Na kwa sababu gani? Katika mfumo ya NHIF watu walikuwa 20% peke yake, wale walikuwa wanaenda katika mahospitali wanafaidika. Saa hii unaambiwa jiandikishe leo, jiandikishe saa hii, alafu unaambiwa nenda hospitali na unatibiwa.
Kago kibagengeshek chebo sirikab logoiwek eng emoni akokoito kurset eng stakeholders chebo ripsetab kalyet ak lewenisiet eng emoni koker kole mitei kalyet missing ko eng sirikab logoiwek chebendi koyumi logoiwek chebo campaigns ak lewenisiet neo nebo 2027. Kama kibagengeshek cheboto nebo Media Council, Editors Guide ak KUJ kole mitei kaiweisiet nebo kibokchi sirikab logoiwek eng kasarta nemitei boisiet akosom serikali koker kole mayak notok.
Tunapotumwa katika zile assignments, kila wakati unauoga kwamba aidha utalengwa na mwanasiasa, polisi au gun. Kwa hivyo haujihisi kuwa salama wakati wote. Na tumekuwa na mijadala mingi tu, na tulipotia saini mkataba na IEBC, hicho ndicho kitu cha kwanza ambacho tuliwauliza.
And also just look at what has going on and see how well will we protect journalists, because journalists will be deployed all over the country. And it's important that we also look at the welfare and safety of these men and women who gather news all over the country and supply it to the consumers of media products. So,
kwa hivyo letu ni kutoa hakikisho kwa wanahabari kwamba tusikate tamaa. Najua kipindi ni kigumu na tunapoingia kwenye uchaguzi huenda hali ikawa si hali, lakini tutazidi kuweka jitihada zetu kuona kwamba mwanahabari analindwa, lakini pia natoa changamoto kwa vyombo vya habari vile vile. Wao pia wajukumike. Wasisubiri tu mashirika ya wanahabari yazungumze. Wakati ambapo mwanahabari anadhulumiwa au ananyanyaswa au haki zake zinakiukwa, ni vizuri tuzungumze sote kwa sauti moja. Na tunapozungumza kwa sauti moja, inaupatia uzito ule ujumbe ambao tunautoa. Na pia mwanahabari anapoenda assignment, tumuequip na skills kwanza, na pia zile PPE, sijui kama kuna media ambazo ziko nazo.
15 months to prepare that. So the fact that the media is there, the fact that the media, we have journalists, we have the equipment and all that, it means that the media is always ready. What we need to do is take them through Angumbaru, a reminder of the electoral processes, the roles of the media, civic education, how elections should take place and all that. So I think media is ready. By virtue of the media being there, it means they are ready. What we need is reminders, really, and jog of the minds, reflections, comparative studies, and all that. So I think that the media is ready, and the other actors in the ecosystem are ready. Like we have an electoral body whose work is to organize elections. We have the media whose work is to report events. So media is ready. What we do is that because it's a special moment in the history of a country, we enhance the capacity for the media so that they can do it better.
Kagomwa rubatab nebo ngecheret eng kibagengeit nebo Education Stakeholders from Kennedy koech kole mawekse let ichek eng maget nebo koyai kambaget nebo kalyet eng betutab kwoeng kasi eng county nebo Nandi, ole kamwa koech kole moche ichek kosimchi serikalitab county notok kosuldae magutik tugul chebo kanetikab ECDE.
The maandamano and the demonstration that is behind us is well prepared for. Our teachers who will come out, ama walimu chemangu engwaen kasi tungwain, kwa mwalimu ni zaidi ya 2,000 jetindo kazi akimatindo kazi. Nasema wale wako na kazi na wale wana kazi. Sababu kuu ya maandamano hii ni hivi. Hao walimu wamefanya kazi almost 15 years bila scheme of service. Iliali government ama serikali kuu through the SRC walitoa scheme of service ya hao walimu. So we want just to make clarification that whoever is a blogger somewhere being used by employer to derail the demonstration on Tuesday is null and void. Amache amwal chito na lapatoting kolo kole kwene ko mainene ur maandamano. Sisi kama leadership who is we are elected in that office. We want to tell the employer, let us meet on Tuesday asubuhi. Kimia kwa saa 12. The demonstration law inasema from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I know your excellency or your office will be having a meeting tomorrow as from 8:30 to derail the maandamano. Anga lojobe tu yet never osimamisha maandamano ole gaje goshine. But amaja amwa clear. I want to be clear on this. Mami tu yene gurech ke goshine ak employer nebo Nandi County ingalega mshahara jaba mwalimu ni KVCD. Aka amaja amwa gavana wewe ni mwakili. Big chigojobe maandamano co education stakeholders ak Train I Teachers Association of Kenya, where I'm the chair, and nobody should come from anywhere purporting to be the one to stop the demonstration. We are the one to stop it after the agreement. What we want in that, the grievances in that demonstration is just one. Number one is the scheme of service. Number two is replacing those teachers who left us, the retirees, killing foundation of education in any society is killing that society. Chitane bare ngot komi gidi bare money ko ge bare somanet. Yemo gi goji nafas somanet nafas ne ame anan chepkondo kana melko kiame somanet ap kaptuta anan foundation ko borgole omojo tup somanet nebo asola chotok mite ground amu memujo konta lago kwa academies chemi emoni ke moya gelen ngosuba je employer anan serikali sheria ni migorone ni kigechop kalya sigichop sheria nebo seriatab kazi nebo wafanyakazi ko kigeandamanan kigeashumenan kigekiptubato ing biik chechang. Amache asom committee nebo education nebo Nandi County omi mutatu yet karon, lakini amache kelechok panganet nekopangan mwalimuinik maandamano 2000 ko kikikonok 13 days obwate. We gave you enough notice. Kitinye permit nebo police for that Tuesday 16. Kimite kelechok kochelewan. Kistobeni maandamano with condition number 1. Mabarwasa permanent and pensionable with full scheme. Advert nebo mwalimu ni chikimete 5 years down the line kwa kitangasan. Otherwise, magimeje story ingine where the governor and your team will declare tomorrow mami maandamano kaginde scheme of service mwalimu ni ko stories. Ngolyo negiamine neje kana negianing meset. Kuna kagiro barono ka mwalimu ning meset and kagiro advert nebo biik chikimete teachers chikimete around 5 years down the line.
Chitab kalenjin kakituk chotok emetab logoiwek chok chebo emet kakimuch kebun kong'ete studio nebo Kass TV. Kongoi missing abranden keikonech iker logoiwekab emet. Kigurena Jacqueline Arusei ak amakon kit age tugul nemie.
Kama invite yangu haikufika on time, but I'm glad to be here anyway.
She was my rival, my competitor. We need to shut this business down.
Hii biashara ndo kila kitu kwenye hii familia. Nikufe ama nisikufe.
Kama mbaya, mbaya. We ni mnoma sana.
One truth can break everything.
Sit tight.
This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on Us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you.
All hands on deck.
We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more.
Good job, partner.
This June, pay for your current DSTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost. Kutoka 11th June hadi 19th July, kila kitu inaweza ngoja. The FIFA World Cup 2026. Reconnect Go TV yako for only 999 shillings today, only on Go TV.
Kimitei akobo inye ako kimita sikinetkei kibaibaitkei ak kinosechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik chok, sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en namba 55552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit nechome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet naet.
Kenya, twende mbele. NCBA, go for it. This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you. We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more.
Okay.
This June, pay for your current GoTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost.
As the sun rises, so do we, as we trust it to rise and set without any worries interrupting your day. StarTime's home solar solution with solar panels, hybrid inverter, and lithium battery. Powering your prosperity and happier life, empowering you to do the things that really matter. A complete and reliable home solar solution. Call us today. StarTime Solar. Power your life.
Chamge berusin kitab kalenjin witu data negeren Kass TV and site no grane kitu na genge ngeten Open University of Kenya ngeten do ba concert no police putino tene bara ines with Kenya kana binatan no go be sero tinge kas ulitina tene bara kan bon Open University of Kenya kanin ko Stanley Bore kalitan bo the kona office abo gitau ngawanya ne betul bara ini ginte water professor na go vice chancellor na tene bo Open University of Kenya professor Elijah Omwenga and chabatu ko attention goodness so ke destacar sana professor niki labatu utueleze or just tell us a little bit about Open University of Kenya.
Asante sana Bwana Stanley Bore for this opportunity to come and speak with us on the Open University of Kenya. The university was chartered on the 3rd of August 2023. Being chartered means it was given the opportunity to offer degrees and other programs for the benefit of Kenyans and the world at large. The university has grown from strength to strength, and right now we are about 24,000 students within that short period of time. Out of the 24,000 students, 8,000 thereabout are degree awarding students who have enrolled with us. The university is chartered to serve the strategic interests of this country. And that strategic interest stems from historical issues such as inclusivity. In inclusivity here, we are looking at opportunities which should be available to every Kenyan, irrespective of one's situation. And we are recognizing prior learning which students or learners should have acquired, and therefore we are a flexible university in terms of admission criteria. We admit students from different types of backgrounds, those who may have had a C or even C plus or even less grades, but have made up through progressive learning, progressive certifications, and therefore are ready to join the university for degree programs or other qualifications. The university's second important strategic interest is that of flexibility. You see, inclusivity without flexibility means nothing. We are a university that offers programs through a flexible model of delivery. You come in when the situations allow, and when situations don't allow, you're free to take leave and come back later on. You also learn from the comfort of wherever you are. We have curated programs such that they contain all the necessary learning materials and ingredients to ensure that the programs stand alone and they provide asynchronous mode of delivery. The third very important strategic interest is that of flexibility. Access rather, because through access, we're using technology, then you are allowing flexibility to happen. And this access is enabled through our flexible learning management system and also our ERP that have integrated together in order to provide the necessary learning opportunities from any device. We are talking about mobile phones, smartphones, devices such as tablets and computers. And the fourth very important aspect of this strategic interest is that of affordability. The university has developed ourselves into one that is available for everybody to take on board programs. And we charge about 1/4 of the fees that other universities are charging. We have a model of payment of fees that is very welcoming to our learners. We allow modular access to our programs in the sense that you pay for the modules that you are using or that you're accessing, and we do not ask you to take away the opportunity to learn just because you don't have fees. So the university is affordable, and being a public chartered institution, we are supported by the government, and therefore we are not making profit. The fifth very important interest is that of quality. The university has been chartered based on the Universities Act, and therefore we subscribe to the Commission for University Education in terms of regulation of our programs and how we are delivering. We are continuously engaging with other partners to develop MOUs that will buttress our quality standards that we have subscribed to. And as I've mentioned, the university's motto or vision is to be an innovative university for inclusive prosperity. That means we are a university looking into the future which is digital. And we have invested into this space very heavily. We have a very progressive learning management system that has integrated, as I've said, with the ERP. We have a library which is stocked over 1 million and upwards of resources that are available to our students to access. And we also are members of international library services, and therefore access to these resources is at the fingertip of the learner. The university has a strong workforce of about 100 academic and administrative staff. And the rest of the workforce is supported through a part-time program or adjunct professorship program, and we have enlisted staff from across the world to come and teach for us. We use a model of flipped classroom approach where the learner is the key of this process of learning, and the facilitator or the lecturer only facilitates and provides an enabling environment for learning to thrive. We emphasize the students to create a portfolio of a learning process that will be used to assess the mastery of contents that we are putting across. We also emphasize on the use of chatbots. These are AI tools which help the learner to access the content in a very easy manner. Chatbots are AI that walk the journey with the student and also support the lecturer to appreciate the challenges that the learner could be going through and make just on time interventions.
And to be a professor, for someone living down there at the interior and maybe they feel like accessibility, maybe can talk to me about accessibility in terms of plan.
Yes, I'll explain that using a typical case of one Alex Kipkroy. Alex Kipkroy is from Kericho County, in one of the remote parts of that county, and Alex's story is one which must be told. It was aired first in your sister media station of Citizen, and the Open University picked it up. Alex got an injury when he was playing rugby 10 years ago, and he therefore didn't do his KCSE exam. It's only until last year that he was able to be admitted in one of the secondary schools and finalized his KCSE and scored a very good grade. When the story was aired on the TV that Alex is now not enabled, he's on crutches, we felt that the Open University is the one to come to rescue of this young man. And we went there, and as we have enrolled Alex, and Alex is learning, doing BS in computer science, he doesn't have to come to the university. He's in a remote part in that county, and he's very happy with the process. He's been enabled with the necessary tools, and is supporting himself from other requirements from the family members. That's a typical case of a remote part student who is going through the program effortlessly. But again, it's important to note that the university, as I've mentioned, is for inclusivity. People from remote parts of this country where there is internet connectivity, all they need is to subscribe to affordable internet services, have a computer or a device, such as a smartphone, and they're up and running. We appreciate the differences of internet availability in the country, but we must start somewhere. And the government has promised 100,000 fiber to every ward in this country. There are digital hubs which now are being developed in every part of this country, and these are some of the places where our potential students or learners can go and get support in terms of setups and even technology uptake.
And maybe before I let you go on, what is the call to action? All the Kenyans out there in terms of education.
Thank you. I'm appealing to our Kenyans from all walks of life, irrespective of the age group, age bracket, that the university, the Open University, is here to address your issues of higher education and even certifications. We have about 60 certificate courses which are done in a manner that you're able to upskill, get your knowledge which you need just for the specific areas that you are serving. And that's very important because upskilling and reskilling is part and parcel of growth. And secondly, we also have several programs, 24 of them at the moment, of different types, ranging from business, technology, computer science, all the way to arts-based courses, to help those who want to have higher education for purposes of not only upscaling their knowledge, but also job mobility and even own employment, because the university exists to create knowledge, to do research and develop products that will empower one to be a better utilizer of learning and technologies.
Thank you very much, Professor. And good to have you on set today. Maybe we shall plan for another visit again. Then we'll have an extensive talk. Yes. And so the Open University of Kenya. And thank you for doing a great job as studying education.
Thank you.
Beautifully defined.
Yes.
And yes, that's an amazing job.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, Bwana Bore, and I'm asking all Kenyans to enroll at the Open University of Kenya, the university of choice, University Mkononi, a university of the future. Msono masomo Mkononi. Nashukuru sana. Thank you.
Jonathan Vegas, Kanenji, Vice Chancellor, Professor Elijah Omwenga for Open University of Kenya. And wallet introduction, that is the part of introduction. And let not up next, Gimache Kabit Kengalal Garakubot, Professor Christopher Chepken. And in that go in this week or week missing and good it ki guyungom nye agoba Open University of Kenya. So go bingola naga tukun korai muchi in the which and social media target and Kass TV and Kass Media. So bit ki much go bit keger agenge and agenge. So gibendi kamunget nenwach break kitgen so bit kegen kubot Professor Christopher Chepken.
Kimitei agobo inye ago kimita siginetkei kibaibaitgei ak kinoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en number 5552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit nechome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet.
This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you.
All hands on deck.
We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more.
Good job, partner.
This June, pay for your current DSTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost.
Kama invite yangu haikufika on time, but I'm glad to be here anyway.
She was my rival, my competitor. We need to shut this business down.
Hii biashara ndo kila kitu kwenye hii familia. Nikufe ama nisikufe. Kama mbaya, mbaya.
We ni mnoma sana.
One truth can break everything.
Sit tight.
Numerous cases of people falling asleep have been reported across the African continent. No one can explain this phenomenon.
With 24/7 FIFA World Cup coverage, sleep can wait. Everything can wait. Reconnect GoTV Yako for only 999 shillings today. Only on GoTV.
Ak keitun agenge elagege hongiten concert Technopolis yumiten en Open University of Kenya mibete maten waraini mibete pinyorin ngale kire angalagap somanet Open University of Kenya ako inyete chitab Kenya ndikasoeteru amuch kole serikalitab Kenya abele en nguni chito age tugul huyo namba to TV besuda kibegera mapaka etini mucho tiga degree noto ngeti tiga diploma noto ngeti en uitu le ni abo kiga bagere ye taboton emara chinge kuna kitegen so gomode jo hostel nyono university en nguni indi kisaman en ka ene to nyalimi ngen to get en yono yo da was tamana no sara soman yo online itu gigi jutan ake changa miseng kinda mele somaner asumit na teleba akali University of Kenya kinye gilti be betu batana wala mi a professor Christopher Acheken ene kombatan en Kass TV Kass Media Commune ke yaman kasarni kala awen guni ko tu Kass status ke to sune ko ge chebono en acte na lega somanete ai dorbi da kwaleji na ko bibi akele dara kimiten yebono a professor itagaten Kass TV edin ko bore mister professor bachiga kuruli za so with gitaul ebitu derachi ke chebasen logire el Kass Media ebarche so with kera sai professor
kongoi bore and ngama katauna magongoi agopo Kass Media en bwana nengwang negobwa ker ole tesetai neng Open University of Kenya. So toka teaming Open University of Kenya. Ya pili nataka niseme mimi naitwa nani, alafu nafanya nini hapa, alafu samwale Open University of Kenya gone. So kiguruna Christopher Kichumba Chepken, natoka Amunugiyo, specifically Elgeyo Marakwet County, Keyo South, Tambul area. Na nimekuwa nikifanya kazi university kwa muda mrefu. So nimefanya University of Nairobi kenyise kechang. Wacha nisiseme miaka yenye nimefanya huko. Patinguna gemi Open University of Kenya. So majata cha Open University of Kenya. Open University of Kenya ko university agenge en chechang je universities chebo serikali. So ngemwa kele Open University of Kenya ko kikekoch chamchinet from the Commission for University Education in this country ko kikokoch Open University of Kenya chamchinet kokoito somanet nebo barak kuye ikoito universities tugul en Kenya. So kimi agenge chebo universities in Kenya. But Open University of Kenya koter kidogo. Tinye something na gure na specialized university. Specialized university ko tinye kamanut neter nemege ine ki la serikali lazima koyai Open University of Kenya nemo all the other public universities in this country. And getting only 3 specialized universities in Kenya. One of them go National Intelligence Research University, and it's a university for the intelligence fraternity in this country. So National Intelligence Service is basically the host of that university, and it's specialized operate with the other universities. The other university go National Defense University, which is also associated with the defense of this country, so it's specialized. The third specialized university Open University of Kenya. So in Open University of Kenya, I the Deputy Vice Chancellor nebo Planning and Infrastructure. Ngemwangole njingeli na rupeiwotab Vice Chancellor. Yes, so na authority mkubwa sasa on a day-to-day running of the Open University of Kenya. And side nebo infrastructure and planning. Yes.
So kehana nebo Open University ngwa ni mtu sana le Open University tamul ki gaspi chenana adara ga mangole one setup ko ago ngwa na monche gadite polimire gulti samane ana baritiga somanet en Open University. Atai.
Pass, kongoi, and that very important question. Kikiset an Open University and I said it's a specialized because suppose kosoman chitukul nemache kosoman. We have something nekikure inclusivity. Inclusivity in kalenjin moja a describe anale iyumi biik tugul. Mami chi kemetoi ngot kimache iwe university ko Open University kebendi. And silas and ole imuch iwete amu imuch kole chito age ara ami kiawawe class 8 halafu nikaanza kufanya kazi, nitaendaje Open University of Kenya? Nitaeleza hiyo kidogo baadaye, lakini your question ko chitukul. That is why we call it open. The name kumilingi create ni kinge form in the university ko kimi an act of parliament. It is in the law, and the law reads there shall be an Open University of Kenya, and the law prescribes exactly what an Open University of Kenya will do. So ko yumbi tugul chekimache koba university. Ngakonen a very simple example. During our time kebendi achek form 4 keyai form 4 ana ko biik alak chekibo tai ng'achek ko kicham komi wakati abwoti ale ibwoti ile kicham komi wakati nekimuch kele kakitilera university entry B-64. Konyu komi chitab kokwet age nekanyor lakwet 65 konyor age 64 ako B-2 ako B2 kemut nebo 65 kemeto nebo 64. Mawo chicho university ako inguno konyo Open University anaweza kuja university. Mara kuwa mwalimu, kwa koik askari, kwa koik mwanajeshi, but now gotinye opportunity kotestai university. So chitukul. Yes.
Watame ene mucho wit koshi. Wapenda kusoma en pa anoditia somanet en Open University. En witu legami agora en course matale mapinga. Mana kigire en course sivile che pitunati botosune.
Yes, Open University of Kenya ginge tau university ko kikakitaune 6 programs chekikuren flagship programs. Ko kikitinye Bachelor of Data Science, Cyber Security in Science. Amu ki one of the things chekikagonech as a vision from the leadership. By the way, the leadership of this university vision kukibunu His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto. Among the things chekikakonech the PS of State Department for ICT, programs which can make people, especially the youth, get skills required now. Skills necessary skills at the moment, modern skills. One of the things nengen Bore Mester ko magomi biashara negemetinye data about data konguna kogele kumetinye naet magoi ngimache biyat sugisi hoteli ing mali fulani. Ko lazima itege ile biik ata chebune yu baadaye. That is data analysis. Biik ata chetinye capacity kwamisa konda bune biik 100 out of 100 people ko biik ata chetinye spare money chemuch koe chaik sikobendi. So one of the courses nekinye kekure Bachelor of Science Data Science, Bachelor of Cyber Security, kitinye education courses, kitinye now we are introducing agriculture. We are also introducing Bachelor of Nursing, and kami swali nekaketeben outside ile choi kiyaitano practicals but we are introducing Bachelor of Nursing. Ingen inye ile majority of the people choto kikakibirchi sang maba university ko kiba alak KMTC konyor diploma, but now they cannot progress konyorchigei degree sikosikyi kong'eten increase in their salary. Now we are giving them a chance. Teachers, teachers, for example, think about West Pokot. Inyoni Sangavi University, when the school in Etishe, you can now come in Turkana and so on. So your payslip can grow, your knowledge can grow, and everything. So courses comi diverse. Give me a School of Science and Technology, where we started with data science, but now we have increased. We have Bachelor of Computer Science, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. We have Bachelor of Mathematics and Computing. We have Masters in Artificial Intelligence, and Ngamwale, His Excellency the President, is our student. A Masters Artificial Intelligence. Because those are programs chimoile kia tarsugul. Personally, I'm a student in a postgraduate diploma called Leadership and Accountability, because lifelong learning, lifelong learning, mat cover where in your PhD, for example, kama mimi, you cannot learn from somebody else. There are people who may not have PhD, but you are specialized in something. They can teach you something. So getting a various many programs concentrate in science, but we have education. We have postgraduate diploma in teaching and learning. We have masters also. We have bachelors, and then we have a lot of programs now in the School of Business and Economics, where that leadership and accountability falls. We have MBA from across various disciplines, including strategic management and finance and so on. Kitnyagora PhD, we have the biggest number of PhD students in this country, and I will tell you why. In Open University of Kenya, come open only to the students. It's also open to the lecturers and professors across the world. Chamaleni, my friends, I have so many friends who have joined our programs. Chamaleni, if you think Open University of Kenya, a professor and a supervisor and your thesis, you change from across the globe, and we will get in touch with them and we will agree on how they will supervise you. Among upcoming bigger lecturing, anego kya PhD kya masters, lagin yamacha specialized masters, lagin mongi reaching Kenya netinye that specialization. Or mongi reaching Open University of Kenya. Legin we University of Nairobi, we chuja check you out, get your professor. Tell us that guy is very good in that. We will approach that guy and he will do it. So we are open, and we are open both to the learners, to the facilitators. Amugi believe in knowledge is spread across the globe. Yes.
What requirements?
Yes.
Making the magada so they enroll in analysts again in Open University in our those me over please.
Yes.
The force is the and a cut of your.
Yes.
So requirements, call it.
Thank you. Kongo yakuba swali nada mote bebikecha. Ki regulated by the Commission for University Education. That is number one. Yani magi operate in an environment ki amwani achege what to do. The Commission for University Education ko body na serikali na make sure the quality of education in the university is very high. In all universities, private and public. Number one, KE accredited by that institution. So we are okay. They are also the ones who decide how you join university. So it is no single university that just sits down and decides. They give the overall criteria. Then now as we tailor make special. So the general entry requirements apply. chokingen in other universities, C+ and above and so on. Lakini kitinye sasa what we call recognition of prior learning. Recognition of prior learning, kelin ne nekinetkei kongete ngapi imande eng sukul. Ngekira for example kele kikenyoru inye D+ eng high school. Then iwe college iyai certificate nebo computer packages in a recognized college. Kidogo nyai diploma. Now, if you go to other universities, kelejin mache idbitao in first year, anan kelejin kimainyoru C+. Ache ko Chamweit Commission for University Education gele amugi yai these other programs jo ichutu university. So on got kugin D+ and you have done these other things kelin nyo university. So your question to answer it in a straightforward way. We use the requirements of a Commission for University Education, but we have ours tailor-made, but it is also accepted in the Commission for University Education. They have accepted. So when you visit a university, one of the things you need in the commission, Colin, what are your entry requirements for the various programs that you are developing? You give them. They go and benchmark against the law. Ko-fitten and unmofitten. Kongo mofitten gole jang no masikin kongo mofitten gole jang sikin. So we are fit there. We meet all the requirements to our Commission for University Education.
And you tell me down to the break.
Yes.
And the requirements. Go last month check that information. Or the next step by enrollment online.
Yes. Online we are online ngamwa legimi mutandao 100%. Mami chile miyo igera check chumio kwa employees chote jwa university. Mami mwanafunzi le miyo unless neganyo nikityo visiting kuangalia tu. So the first step is we have our website ouk.ac.ke. Give visiting website na inyoru the programs that are there. And then now you choose your program. You have an entry requirements. Iger ngo emege. You can write an email satisfied admissions.ouk.ac.ke and then if receive me number check me the website. We have getting a big authority. Komwa unanyo ileji kaya nene golumwa ngolejin apply nguni. You can also apply directly sige nyoru bityo kemwa ongele kachitki anda masikchi ke kongo masikchi ke burun simet ana kewegun email gele apply nguni and I change this paper and this one. So you don't have to move from where you are. All our students are across. Kitinye students from across 70 countries in this world as we speak. People pichu igase geling about Dubai, wherever ko our students, many of them Kenyans who have gone. Amugi manyor opportunity. Iganyor jita C+ o maemoj konyor gosi nikimache anago kimo kotinye means betushe choto kwa jita kolenga set up UAE and wherever ko sabi nyundo wala mache sasa high degree singo Kenya ko kanyor something anan ko promotion nyundo ko backed on papers. So they are all over the world.
Yes. Tata Vegas. Tida pabenjini ikimigara office mitemba isiet na ile flexible. So then ngala ngala flexibility.
Yeah.
Iliwege kebe tala lewa so chabagile ngul Kass TV le kimnatet naet. So igerile le miten ko genyit anatango amun raide olekinye kitagena megari ageba laget ba ge bartugun ge bartuga ge barmali nguni ko gilameta kitabut notan miten en ngwondit anan the present world en nguni ko ngalekaran chebo somanet. Kibendi break kueksei kimiten koboto Professor Christopher Chepken kobun Open University of Kenya.
This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on Us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you.
All hands on deck.
We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more.
Good job, partner.
This June, pay for your current DSTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost.
Kama invite yangu haikufika on time, but I'm glad to be here anyway.
She was my rival, my competitor. We need to shut this business down.
Hii biashara ndo kila kitu kwenye hii familia. Nikufe ama nisikufe.
Kama mbaya, mbaya.
We ni mnoma sana.
One truth can break everything.
Sit tight.
Kimitei akobo inye ako kimita sikinetkei kibaibaitgei ak kinoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, Go TV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ngoliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik chok, sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en namba 5552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit neichome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet.
This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on Us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you. We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more.
Okay.
This June, pay for your current Go TV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost.
As the sun rises, so do we, as we trust it to rise and set without any worries interrupting your day. StarTime's home solar solution with solar panels, hybrid inverter, and lithium battery. Powering your prosperity and happier life. Empowering you to do the things that really matter. A complete and reliable home solar solution. Call us today. StarTime Solar. Power your life.
Itagat Korean Kass TV, the corner office. Kimiten about Professor Christopher Chepken kubun Open University of Kenya. Ne kagomuch kengalala ne kebertanoto ne tai agobo University of Kenya gonne imuche bite ichutu university e pare tonoto ne une again kuri muche bikrisi wa kebertanoto ne bo wadazo to le flexibility. El pikira yonangiga asit 85. Miza kaso ngare sandili awai sai tamana agenge. Tos tinye brainda in Open University of Kenya, one of which a professor, another garini or a professor, and give a tanatin boy, malalenyan, and blind it. Pick me to the fees, pick me to Mungare, the picker at Yangala, Papaticin Lamaga, go Paratidenge, go no one, une, Teda making a woman and a gang in the tus, Unangalaga, for someone at move it target, Naragache Leon, move it to target, or Maragandian, a Siraru class, who not another. Una mipango in Open University of Kenya.
Kongoi pore kwa kuuliza hiyo swali. That's a very good question. Amo, I have practical examples. Practical examples.
ngaeleza ngoro kole kikichopto programs koek possible iyai studies online. By the way, technology nebo sahi, technology in totality, kila kitu inaweza fanywa bila human intervention. Ingawa kele bila human intervention kumamaje chito koyau. Very soon, by the way, instruct a machine to cook for you ugali and vegetables, and you sit and you wait for it to come. What we do in Open University of Kenya, we create something like a learning management system. A very robust, I don't know how to explain in English, like it's self-inclusive, covering everything. So what we do in this environment, and I hope you will have time to see it, can put any content, and I will give you an example, introduction to media, something like that. Content of professors across the country. By the way, getting 200 and something professors across the country who write our content. And then what they do in that content, they specify step by step how you learn. So the content is already there. Meter already material, notes, and it is up to date notes updated on a daily basis because the lecturer is there dealing with thousands or hundreds of students. The lecturer cover what we call introductory lectures on the content. And then that content, as they offer that, recorded. So the lecture, getting a lecture in the morning, recorded. Now in the morning, you don't have to attend class. But give me as you speak, your lecturer would be going on. Lakini ngetar, ibi visiting the learning management system, all the content which is there, plus the videos to mwalimu. So it's like, and mwalimu is there online, you can interact. So if you're watching a video or a lecture, and I need introduction to media, you can pause it and type on the platform to the teacher and say, what are you saying here? Koi baadaye kungumi mwalimu online sayo they can respond. Ko baadaye ngumami correspondent. In this learning management system, we get modern tools. We have incorporated artificial intelligence tools. They try to interpret commonly asked questions. So, for example, something like, what is social media? Then you are asking what is social media. The AI tool will be able to interpret very quickly social media can see later on. So what we are doing in Open University of Kenya, we are creating a modern university, a future-centric university, so that you don't have to worry about going to class. You don't have to worry about mwalimu na inetiza ko inusu. So ngiminye kasi aginyoru a window komoji attend class for 5 minutes koit your time iwe konyinyoru the full lecture. I have seen people, and because I have also friends and relatives, people who cook in the kitchen and listen to the teacher or watch videos or read content. We have teachers in this class, and that's why we have more postgraduate students than undergraduate. Because undergraduate students, young people, koto time attending class for the whole day. At our age, we don't have time sitting the whole day. So we do flexibility. We are flexible in all manner of things. You can do it on your phone, simengong. You can do the assignments. You can chat on your tablet and computer nangong na mega. And nowadays smart TVs.
kanget chito kotinye smart TV, lakini these young people nowadays kumakotobeni TV, they concentrate on phones. So you can use your smart TV to just log into a learning management system akitestai ilanan. So we are that flexible. Everybody, I'll give you the last example. Like now, an example of watchmen. And I want to say this with a lot of respect. You know, one thing I discovered, Tore, ingeni ile watchmen garbo nusu chemi Nairobi kutinye degree. You think they are just people. Moj kele ngitegelin samane kiteme school. Those guys have degrees. Nowadays, we have some of them who are even doing masters. So kanget ita konyonyo kotebi in an office like this one. They have free Wi-Fi. And there is a desktop nemi akule. Itepche kongeta asubuhi akoi koskoliny iwe gaa ko karon inyo kunoto. But you are not mameki ne iribe missing nekelin is active. We have people of that kind. So kitinye several kinds of people. Kitinye watchmen, kitinye house managers, kitinye employees, everybody. We can actually sample. The last one, which is very important for us, that's one of the reasons why the university is specialized, for people living with disability. There are people who went to school to Form 4. You know, very brutal, the system. Because what kiminye, let's say for example, Pomet, and you are disabled, agewurin Technical University of Mombasa. First of all, ngage komi challenges job kawaida. Itita yana Mombasa when you are challenged. Chances are that you not go to university. That's a group that we are looking at. In fact, I want to use this media to say, let me call upon all the people who challenge, physically challenged, university. They can get in touch with us. We can try and see how to help each other. We are developing a scholarship fund for people with challenges of that nature so that they can get your advantage about this specialized university. Yes.
Kikira kuba ka political controls. Kaya megalimu kesama dito bili jikoni or yere video sa nini ano kahit kasapela tanamara labo examinations. Those criteria mane meet the serial chitana tan nagarbo for like it go on for lago graduate lago talbos nina bo sibano ndamona cha weche gas gele lo jimi operi University of Kenya maragele ngima mara ningalega be sans cheating pus una that plan say the diranda mangele bitana sharp awale qualify
pass how much awe gungonga apa swali now because that is actually the pain point of every university now as we speak. Ngoteshine the question the use of AI. Kiboishe AI siku hizi wanafunzi chichang kowal maswali chekayoch lecturers. Kama wanalechingia netishe university for 21 years. 21 years. And I know university teaching like the back of my hand. Now let me explain to you why we are the top range quality. Number one, in the learning management system, there are activities which you must do. You cannot progress to another point, are those activities. And I will give you a scenario of the two areas. Amugiane teaching physical university, now I'm here. In a physical university, gigoit assignment, for example, you go and do the following. Alafu kesho nitasanya kila mtu alete yake. Konget these young people, kopo kwa one person, get open into different, especially now with technology. And then when you want to mark, you see that everything is the same. For us, you cannot copy because we say, for example, I'll give you an example. In an exam that I've been asked by my teachers now, Kele, can you describe, or rather, can you explain how you do a micro-analysis of an institution when you are developing a strategy for that institution? Take a video of yourself when you are describing and post it. So you cannot copy from me. By the time mwalimu realizes that I know how to do it, proven I know how to do it. You can ask people to log into your thing and they do it. Lakini tinye time ne nyuko on very technical things like those ones. But ngot kima chakoti kumuchanja saidi kusiri yote go me these other means. So number one, we do what we call formative examinations. Yani incremental. Engitaranguna one lecture gelechin, can you do a quiz? Yeah, a quiz directly nyota and you submit. After maybe one module go one topic. So for every course can you 10 topics. For one topic gelechin sasa yay an assignment. That assignment is authentic. Authentic in that the lecturer requires you to do it when they are watching you online, or you do a video of yourself, or even a voice of yourself describing it, and it's marked. Then that is 50%. So key very sure gele 50% junior gujeguk. Now give exam. In the exam room, we use modern technologies. Number one, we use AI techniques to detect any movement. So sit on your desk, put on your camera on your laptop, and we encourage people to do exams using environments, Chetinya cameras. And I will tell you, we have signed several MOUs with digital hubs in this country. One of them go Rift Valley Innovation Center in a place negile Mwajon in Paringo. Kotinye 100 computers, state-of-the-art computers with internet connectivity. So you go there, sit there, kebaishi AI techniques, ko checken the environment. Gut kegerin EA exam aki uyo movement around we lock the exam. And you have to contact the lecturer to explain what you are doing. Ngia at exam, koga be different sets of questions. So the chances of you stealing, jamolin ngot koit chita stage nagatobuan go chor go ngom yagata. That process we take. So the quality is 100% guaranteed. That I can assure you. And I am saying that because I've worked in the other side. Now, as we speak, and I'm not mentioning any university, you want to ask the other universities, how many people do an exam in communication skills, a common course, where you get 2,000 people put in a room, you think you will not get people stealing with their phones and so on. Sorry, but here we use technology. So everything is technology.
Artibility.
Yes.
And patuta cannot neotinye ave ponsa. The ego much authority and order no you expecting.
Yes, thank you very much. Igere Konsa Technopolis is now the biggest upcoming technology city. So we call it's actually a technology city. Basically, everything that is coming up here is based on technology, state-of-the-art technology. So our systems are hosted by Konsa Technopolis. It's called Konsa Development Authority. What they have state-of-the-art equipment in terms of ICT. So that is where we host. In terms of security of systems also, they help us together with the State Department of ICT, the Ministry of ICT. Our systems are good. They are also our partners. We are developing systems that we use in partnership with Konsa Technopolis because they have the personnel, they have the equipment that we use. Besides that, we get a lot of partners also because when people come from abroad looking for partnerships. Nowadays, technology, almost everybody is looking for partnerships in technology, environment, and so on. When they stop at Concert Technopolis, the second stop is Open University of Kenya. Yes, so that's our partnership.
Absolutely. So, yes, a summary. The post, those who make post, about Open University of Kenya.
That's a very good question. Going swali na kanyamon one thing, and it is good. Kegan going last after I've explained about the quality and the process we go. Before let me tell you this: the amount of work a student does in Open University of Kenya overall is a lot, far much a lot compared to an ordinary university. I will tell you why. As we don't compromise, you have to go through the entire 12 or 10 topics. In other universities, there are situations where, and it's public knowledge, you can ask people. There are situations where a lecturer has been absent for a very long time. The last 3 weeks, we want to summarize what we would have learned. Here, there is no room for that. From day one, you have to go through the system. The system is not a human being to be compromised to allow you to move from one point to another. So you will not do exams. In public universities, not public, in all universities in this country, there is a tendency, there is 1 or 2 lecturers who come that 14th week. I'm sure you all these guys know this. That guy who comes late and says, summarize and and they start teaching the exam. Here you can't. So now let me come to the course. I wanted to link that to the course because we are funded by government. Because it's a specialized university and it is supposed to serve a particular objective, inclusivity. One of the principles is what we call affordability. Affordability in that you cannot compare us with some university buildings to manage as we rent. Electricity, huge electricity bills. If you have 10,000 students, you can tell me the electricity bills that you pay, water, security, all those things that you can think of a big university. As we don't have that overhead. As a result of that, we are able to offer quality programs with a quarter of the price that other universities give. And I'll give you an example. In a university X that I know, if you go there for a master's program like the one I've said in cybersecurity or artificial intelligence, you will pay it to a tune of 800,000. Like in Open University of Kenya, 800,000 so take 2 years of a master's, for example. In Open University of Kenya, ilipani 187,000 for the 2 years. At your comfort zone. The most important thing in Open University of Kenya, we also value the Kenyan style of living, where people majago kalivan big to cook pole pole. So cleaning Open University of Kenya, when you apply, you pay application fee of 1,000. Each joining the program, 11 get you 10% of the semester's fee, of the year's fee. And then 11 jeta bole. So you can pay 5,000 every month. 10% of a program, bachelor's program, go ranging between 79,000 to 86,000 per year. So if you split that, if you get 10% of that, it's 7,000. If you pay 7,000 shillings, you are able to start learning, and then you continuously top up your accounts as you learn. You can pay 5,000. So maguma golechi kata in the university lagine kata by a particular course, and we are not interested in. We are not for now. we are not interested in making profit. We are interested in increasing the numbers. Numbers, the little money that they pay will be enough for us to run the university. So we are not going the direction. Our market niche is different. Finally, let me say that in that setup, kumakita-kita big tom ko ba university chege yasin big chokotare form 4 chege we target them, lakini kimache keger kora kele there are reasons why people did not go to university. One of them ko affordability. Ngabinyoru chi kagonin watchman, for example, ngabinyoru watchman ko salary chi ko mara ko 15,000 per month, assuming. Now ngot ko charibon go 7 this month kibo next month 5,000 go nye 10,000. Kongo ga olban 10,000, no? But they can pay 5,000 every month without any problem. So that is why we are going that direction.
That's yes. Yes. Professor, so part of words and digital media smartphone with terima punya oseria dan open investor penai omara website
yes, and website you just go to ouk.ac.ke ouk.ac.ke. Once you are there, you will get all our numbers, all our social media handles are there. Emoji through CIMET, emoji is your email, or you can just go through, give yourself, self-explanatory systems. Once you are there, you just check you can read about the university, you check the programs which are there, they are all listed. You click the program which you want to apply, you say apply, it takes you through the process of application. We, as I said, we have the numbers, social media handles, and email there, and we will be able to reach you. Yes.
Good to be seeing a professor. Good to have you on set. That I'm looking for. So like you want in Daniel years, the development. I'm all much of it. Thank you so much, Prof.
Thank you. Allow me to say one. I wanted to call upon big up Kotit. You know, there is something in adoption. Chamge sana in technology. Kumi bi fast adopters, kumi late adopters. Kalenjin gicham late adoption. Amugi very analytical. By the way, I'm just when you look at the entire set of ICT sector, majority just very smart people because of what? That area requires analysis. It is a very analytical area, like engineering related courses. But there is a problem, we do a lot of analysis on things technology. Like this university will take longer, we might take long trying to check, trying to analyze so avoiding this late adoption.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to go Professor Christopher Acheken from Open University of Kenya natanawa mwech ko ngolagoecha ochere timituma tunabalairi ramora wiki so iparana jitaya tubin igeren website akaition isam raunda and availability pites init moten atango gari karibet ne tango samanet igeri legates agi gimit asobit ngimitan sangolina go gimagana marketable en paisoda para inwe kazan che pitunotin tutango para na tane again en Kenya en nguni nebo kobit inyorchige somanet nanyita tawo tan gimechi gituginutan ebe tabraine kongeten Open University of Kenya offices en Konsa Technopolis gongomising en producers chagete miten Brian Tuva miten Victor Bet miten agne Gilbert Arab Koros ak Stanley Arab Pikwai koboto Kincaid en oret noton nebo social media. Kainanyun ko Bore Mr. Kongeten Concert Technopolis, Open University of Kenya, in the corner office, Saisere.
As the sun rises, so do we, as we trust it to rise and set without any worries interrupting your day. StarTimes Home Solar Solution with solar panels, hybrid inverter, and lithium battery. Powering your prosperity and happier life. Empowering you to do the things that really matter. A complete and reliable home solar solution. Call us today. StarTimes Solar. Power your life.
Kwenye StarTimes, Beijini, Burudani Juu. Enjoy kids entertainment, the best football, Hollywood movies, gripping dramas, and so much more at fantastic prices. Buy the aerial decoder at only 1,399 shillings and the dish decoder at only 2,499 shillings. Say yes to unmissable entertainment. Recharge your monthly subscription today and get upgraded to the next higher bouquet for 1 full month. And enjoy Teen Titans, Ben 10, and Pokemon Hunters on Cartoon Network. Gangs of Manila on ST Novella, and Come Back to Me on Novella E+. TNA Wrestling and Blockbuster Hollywood movies on TNT. Download the StarTimes On app to enjoy unlimited entertainment on the go. StarTimes. Enjoy digital life.
This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you.
All hands on deck.
We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more.
Good job, partner.
This June, pay for your current DSTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost.
Kote nchini mbele tuendelee mbele Kenya twende mbele
Kenya twende mbele. NCBA, go for it.
Kama invite yangu haikufika on time, but I'm glad to be here anyway.
She was my rival, my competitor. We need to shut this business down.
Hii biashara ndo kila kitu kwenye hii familia. Nikufe ama nisikufe.
Kama mbaya, mbaya.
We ni mnoma sana.
One truth can break everything.
Sit.